Good morning from the Rooster Inn Observatory. It's July. Welcome to July. Uh, Clouds, of course, but we can still see the two sunspots, one at around 4 o'clock and one at around 10 o'clock. Trying to look at the edge of the sun and see if there is any prominences, any solar flares. We have a lot of red today. See if we can rein in the red for a little bit. Yeah, I'm unable to see anything at the edge of the sun. Nothing. Either the clouds are climbing it down, attenuating it, or there is no activity. Let me go with auto mode for a second. There seems to be another sunspot up here, and there is one down here. If we could get some break from the clouds, we'll be able to get slightly better fidelity. Surprisingly, I'm sitting in bright sunlight, but the clouds are there, certainly. So not much else this morning. Okay, there is a tiny prominence at around 5 o'clock. And a lot more clouds. If I go down to see what's on the surface of the moon, there's that one sunspot here, possibly one there. Big cloud over here. Last night I had two disappointed viewers who hopped on and waited and waited and waited for live coverage that never came. And do you want to take a wild guess why? Clouds. Stellina is extremely sensitive to high-level clouds, let alone clouds this thick, with its inability to do plate solving. No, don't do that to me. The ZWOASI camera that I'm using sometimes saturates on its own and tries to do auto exposure and then crashes. Many a night I found myself leaving the comfort of my control room to go out in the cold, freezing cold, to the observatory just to unplug the camera and plug it back in, because when it crashes, I have not been able to restart it remotely. Maybe someday, if I find a USB relay remotely controlled that I can unplug back all remotely, then I shall do that. In the meantime, the trails await. I have my first marathon of the year in a week, and today is the last long run to taper off. So I'm heading out to the Erie Canal towpath for a 10-miler before it gets too warm out here. And since the clouds made my decision for me in terms of how much longer we're going to be covering the sun, I wish you all a happy Friday, a safe and happy 4th of July weekend, and we'll be back here tomorrow morning, clouds permitting. So with that in mind, so long from the Rooster Inn.